Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to week 3. We are going to use the same sequence that we used the last 2 weeks. I will go over the notes and rhythms. You will practice. We will do it together, and you will do it on your own. Let's get started. Hi, advanced trombone players. We're going to start week 3's lessons off with exercise 1. First up, this is bass clef. What is that called? Bass clef. Bass clef is the clef trombones play in. Now we're going to go to our key signature. We have 2 flats. What notes are flat when you have 2 flats? All B's and E's are flat. What notes are flat? All B's and E's are flat. We're now going to move on to time signature. So we've been going over 4/4 time, but now we're going to learn 3 different time signatures this week. The first one is 2/4 time. So in 4/4 time, the top number is 4. That means there's 4 beats in a measure. So if we're in 2/4 time, the top number is 2. What do you think that would mean? Think about it. How many beats do you think are in a measure in 2/4 time? If you said 2 beats in a measure, you're correct. So how many beats are in a measure in 2/4 time? There are 2 beats in a measure. The bottom number is 4, so the quarter note still gets 1 beat. What note gets 1 beat? The quarter note gets 1 beat. So in 2/4 time, there are 2 beats in a measure, and the quarter note gets 1 beat. What does your time signature tell you about 2/4 time? There are 2 beats in a measure, and the quarter note gets 1 beat. We are now going to review dynamics. So the first dynamic is F, which means forte. What does F mean? Forte. One more time. What does F mean? Forte. Forte means to play loud. What does forte mean to do? Play loud. Now we're going to go down to the second line. Our dynamic is MF. That means mezzo forte. Can you say mezzo forte? Mezzo forte. Good. Mezzo forte means play medium loud. What does mezzo forte mean to do? Play medium loud. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go over the rhythms for exercise 1, but first I need you to understand something. We're in 2/4 time. That means all these measures add up to 2, not 4 anymore. So these 2 quarter notes, that's 2 beats. This half note, that's 2 beats. This quarter note and quarter rest, that's 2 beats. 2/8 notes is 1 beat. So we have a quarter rest and 2/8 notes, that's 2 beats. Everything adds up to 2 beats, all the measures. So let's go over the rhythms. We have 2 quarter notes, a half note, 2 more quarter notes, a half note. Then we go to the second line. We have 2 quarter notes, a quarter rest, another quarter rest, 2/8 notes, and a half note. I am now, ladies and gentlemen, going to clap and count the rhythms for exercise 1. The top line is at forte. The bottom line is at mezzo forte. Please listen. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. Please practice that on your own. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's try that together. I'm not going to count to 4 this time. I'm just going to count to 2, then come in. So when I count to 2, come in. Ready? 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. Please try that on your own. Now we are ready for the notes. First, we have a quarter note F, a quarter note D, and a half note B flat. We know it's a half note B flat because the key signature tells us all B's and E's are flat. So we have a half note B flat, then we have a quarter note C, a quarter note A, a half note B flat. Then we go to the second line. We have a quarter note D, a quarter note F, a quarter note G, a quarter rest, another quarter rest, an eighth note G, an eighth note A, and a half note B flat. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's say it together when I count to 2. 1, 2. F, D, B flat, C, A, B flat, D, F, G, G, A, B flat. Now please try it on your own. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on to exercise 2. Once again, we have this clef. What is that clef called? Treble clef. Our key signature has two flats. What notes are flat? All B's and E's are flat. Now we're going to go to time signature. We're not in 2/4 time anymore. We're now in 3/4 time. So in 2/4 time, there were 2 beats in a measure. How many beats do you think will be in a measure in 3/4 time? Think about it. What do you think? If you said 3 beats in a measure, you're correct. In 3/4 time, there are 3 beats in a measure. One more time. How many beats are in a measure in 3/4 time? There are 3 beats in a measure. The bottom number is still 4, so that means the quarter note gets 1 beat. What does the bottom 4 mean? The quarter note gets 1 beat. So when we're in 3/4 time, there are 3 beats in a measure, and the quarter note gets 1 beat. What does it mean when we're in 3/4 time? There are 3 beats in a measure, and the quarter note gets 1 beat. One more time. What does 3/4 time tell you? There are 3 beats in a measure, and the quarter note gets 1 beat. So everything here adds up to 3. This half note and this quarter note adds up to 3. This quarter note, this quarter rest, and 2 eighth notes. That's 3 beats. We have a quarter note, 2 quarter rests. That's 3 beats. We have an eighth note. We have 2 eighth notes and 2 quarter notes. That's 3 beats. We have 2 quarter notes and a quarter rest. That's 3 beats. We have 3 quarter notes. That's 3 beats. So everything adds up to 3 beats. All measures add up to 3 beats. Let's go over the rhythms now. We have a half note, a quarter note, a quarter note, a quarter rest, 2 eighth notes, and a half note. Then we have 2 eighth notes, a quarter note. Then we have 2 quarter rests. We move down to the bottom. We have a quarter note, a quarter note, a quarter note, 2 quarter notes, a quarter rest, 2 eighth notes, 2 quarter notes, another quarter note, and 2 quarter rests. Our dynamic is mezzo forte, which means medium loud. What's our dynamic? Mezzo forte. What does it mean? Medium loud. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to clap and count exercise 2 at a mezzo forte. Please listen. 1, 2, 3, 1. 3 and 1, 2, 3 and 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1 and 2, 3, 1. Please practice that on your own. Now on a count to 3, let's try that together. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1. 3 and 1, 2, 3 and 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1 and 2, 3, 1. Please try that on your own. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's go over the notes. We have a half note B flat, a quarter note B flat, a quarter note G, then a quarter rest, then an eighth note G, an eighth note E flat, and a half note C. Then we have an eighth note C, an eighth note A, and a quarter note B flat, then 2 quarter rests. Then we move down to the bottom. We have a quarter note D, a quarter note B flat, a quarter note D, a quarter note E flat, a quarter note G, and a quarter rest. Then we have an eighth note G, an eighth note F, and a quarter note G, a quarter note A, a quarter note B flat, and 2 quarter rests. I am now going to say the notes within the rhythm of exercise 2. Please listen. B flat, G, G, E flat, C, C, A, B flat. D, B flat, D, E flat, G, G, F, G, A, B flat. Please practice that on your own. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when I count to 3, let's try that together. 1, 2, 3. B flat, G, G, E flat, C, C, A, B flat. D, B flat, D, E flat, G, G, F, G, A, B flat. Please try that on your own. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move on to exercise 3. In exercise 3, we have this clef. What is this clef called? Bass clef. Our key signature is 2 flats. Which notes are flat? All B's and E's are flat. Now we're going to learn a new time signature, 6/8 time. Ladies and gentlemen, in 6/8 time, there are 6 beats in a measure. How many beats are in a measure? 6 beats in a measure. One more time, how many beats are in a measure? 6 beats in a measure. And in 6/8 time, the 8th note gets 1 beat. What note gets 1 beat? The 8th note gets 1 beat. One more time, what note gets 1 beat? The 8th note gets 1 beat. And since the 8th note gets 1 beat, ladies and gentlemen, everything is doubled. 8th notes are now 1 beat. Quarter notes are now 2 beats. Dotted quarter notes are now 3 beats. Dotted half notes are now 6 beats. How many beats are 8th notes? 1 beat. How many beats are quarter notes? 2 beats. How many beats are dotted quarter notes? 3 beats. How many beats are dotted half notes? 6 beats. We're at mezzo piano. That means medium soft. What are we at? Mezzo piano. What does that mean? Medium soft. Let's go over the rhythm for exercise 3. Please listen. We have a dotted quarter note, another dotted quarter note, a quarter note, an 8th note, and a dotted quarter note. Then we have a dotted quarter note, a quarter note, an 8th note, and a dotted quarter note. Then we have a dotted quarter rest. Then we move down to the second line. We have a dotted quarter note, a quarter note, an 8th 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 note, a dotted quarter note, and a dotted half note. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to clap and count the rhythm for exercise 3. Please listen. We're going to do this at a mezzo piano. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to try this one more time because it's new. Please listen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Please practice on your own. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's try that together. When I count to 6, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ready, clap. Then you're going to come in. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ready, clap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Please try that on your own. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's go over the notes. First, we have a dotted quarter note B flat, a dotted quarter note A, a quarter note G, an 8th note F, a dotted quarter note G, a dotted quarter note A, a quarter note B flat, an 8th note C, a dotted quarter note B flat, then a dotted quarter rest. Now let's go to the second line. We have a dotted quarter note B flat, a quarter note A, an 8th note G, a quarter note F, an 8th note E flat, a quarter note C, an 8th note B flat, a quarter note C, an 8th note D, a dotted quarter note C, and a dotted half note B flat. Ladies and gentlemen, I am now going to say the notes within the rhythm of the song for exercise 3. Please listen. B flat, A, G, F, G, A, B flat, C, B flat, B flat, A, G, F, E flat, C, B flat, C, D, C, B flat. Please practice that on your own. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's do it together when I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ready, go. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ready, go. B flat, A, G, F, G, A, B flat, C, B flat, B flat, A, G, F, E flat, C, B flat, C, D, C, B flat. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's try that together when I count to 6. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ready, go. When I do that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ready, go. B flat, A, G, F, G, A, B flat, C, B flat, B flat, A, G, F, E flat, C, B flat, C, D, C, B flat. Please try that on your own. And now, ladies and gentlemen, you will hear what all 3 of these exercises sounds like on your instrument. Thank you for participating in this week's lesson.
Hi, Advanced Trombones. Welcome to week 3. We're going to get started here, but first I just wanted to let you know that when we get to exercise 3, I am going to play it a little bit louder than it's indicated, just so that that camera right there can pick up this trombone right here. Let's get started. Exercise 1. Exercise 2. Exercise 3.